Yo, what's going on, guys, man? Welcome back to another video. Before I start this, I want to say I wanted this video to be a lot different than what I'm about to do. I wanted it to be like YC Imaging, like MTV style studio tour video, but myself, I fucked up. I've been fucking up for the past 2 years. The last studio tour I had was back in 2019, back in Germany. I've been putting this video off for the longest of time, and I just been waiting. But we're still gonna do this video and make it work. So now, instead of being like the MTV style video, this is more gonna be like Edward Lee. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Edward Lee, but he does a lot of desk setups and minimalist type videos, really cool videos. He talks about it and has like the B-roll behind them and stuff. So yeah, that's how this video is going to be. But anyways, this is going to be the last time you guys see me in this space like this. Now, I do have videos that were already shot before me shooting this that have not come out yet, but as of today, this studio, all of this stuff is getting taken down. I'm putting my bed back in here. It's been about a year since I have sold my bed, moved all this stuff in here, and been sleeping on my couch for the past year. That kind of sucks, but it's been very, very productive for me in regards to what I'm able to put out, what I'm able to shoot, get done, and get out to you guys for my YouTube channel and other social media platforms as well. I don't think I will go back and change anything because I was able to do so much stuff. Birthday videos, I was able to do studio photo shoots, different tutorials, and different like lighting setups and things like that. And some of those videos have not even come out yet, like I said. So even though I'm changing all this stuff now, there will be videos coming out later that will be like this. So just keep that in the back of your mind. All of this stuff is getting taken down, moving my bed back in here. But with all that being said, man, let's get into it. This studio, this office, this is where all the magic happens. If you see me looking down like this, I'm probably reading off my list. So the first thing we got, man, is storage. You guys see the first one right behind me is 2 metal bins or 2 metal shelves, and the other one is right behind this where I'm recording at. So I use these mainly to hold my camera bags, cases, sandbags, and along with any like miscellaneous items as well. I did pick these up from Lowe's. I don't know if I can find the link because I did buy these last year, but if I can find the link, I'll put that down in the description along with everything else in this video as well. Everything will be linked now in the description. But yeah, like I said, I got these from Lowe's, and for my miscellaneous items, I just bought these little bins also from Lowe's that I can just throw stuff in there. I think it's really important to like have designated areas or designated spots in your office spaces for your gear, because when it comes to staying organized, I know exactly where everything is. So even though those little bins aren't super organized, like what's inside the bins, I know what's in there. It's kind of cluttered within the bin, but I know I have cords in here. I have my different like attachments and different things to attach to a lens or a lighting fixture, different filters, and some batteries in there as well. Keep those miscellaneous items or small things in somewhat of an organized space, or anything like you just know where everything is going to be at. So it's important to keep yourself organized. Also, above this one behind me that you guys see, you see this like IKEA. It's a shelf. It's from IKEA. It's an IKEA shelf that I got when I was in Germany. That's just pretty much used just to have in the background for these videos that you guys can clearly see, just blurred out in the background. And then below that, that's like my display for my handy cams and my drone. So yeah, these shelves are really, really useful to keep myself organized and keep things where I need them to be and not scatter all throughout my office and my house. Also used to display items on the top or throughout the shelves as well. So yeah, these shelves play a huge part when it comes to myself being organized in this office space. The next thing for storage, you guys can see it right here. This is my Husky tool chest that I also got from Lowe's. I think it's from Lowe's, either Lowe's or Home Depot. Speaking of Edward Lee, he has like the bigger one that holds way more stuff, and it looks a little cooler too. But this one has wheels. It's got 3 drawers and then an area on the bottom. Pretty much this serves the purpose of rig storage and rig building for my camera. I can get like an overhead shot and use it as a table to build stuff out and show you guys, or I can just be messing around and wanting to build something out on my camera rig, or just anything in general. This is what I would use that for. And then for the stuff within the drawers, it's just my rig gear. It's kind of thrown within the drawers, but I know exactly what's in the drawer. And that kind of goes back to what I said earlier, having a designated spot for your gear. Like I know exactly what's in those drawers on the bottom one and on the 2 top ones. It's cluttered in there, but I know it's in there and I know it's not gonna be anywhere else within my office. So again, stay organized, have a designated spot. I'm gonna say that like 20 times in this video. Have a designated spot for particular gear. It makes life a lot easier. So I highly recommend you guys trying to find a designated spot for your gear if you can do that. All right, the next thing up is to the right of me is my desk. I like to keep my desk very minimal as possible. The sun is it's getting kind of bright in here, not gonna lie. Oh, and also there's a kicker light beside me. I got the 120D, and then like if I zoom out, oh shit, y'all can see. There's a nan light tube. I'm not gonna get up and show y'all like any closer because I don't have pants on.
What?
Get highlights on my face, and then my key light 120D with the softbox. I'll get into that after I get through with my desk. I like to keep it very, very minimal because when I'm editing stuff, having a cluster-free desk makes my brain work a lot better. And I think that applies to a lot of people. If you have like a space with just so much shit, I think it'll be very hard to stay mentally organized. When I'm editing, I already have a lot of clips and stuff, and then I'm trying to do different things. Having a super cluttered desk is not going to help that at all. So yeah, I like to keep myself minimal, my desk in particular, for editing purposes, to clear my mind, to free my mind, and not worry about all the shit that could potentially be on my desk. I don't really have too much stuff on there. It's just my 2019 27-inch iMac. I don't know the exact specs right at the top of my head, so I'll put those somewhere on the screen. I don't like using the regular mouse that came with the iMac. I used to use it for a long time, but then I upgraded to the MX Master 3 mouse from Logitech, and it's honestly the best mouse that I've ever used. I have pretty big hands. I don't know if this is doing what I'm trying to demonstrate, but my hands are pretty fucking huge. So having this mouse, like I can show y'all, this mouse sits perfectly in my hand, and I still cover most of it, but looking back at the old mouse that I used that came with the iMac, it's night and day, bro. Like my hand just engulfs the entire thing, and it does that for this too, but it does fit a lot better within my hand. And it also has like different customizable buttons as well, like for different programs like Photoshop, Premiere Pro, for Chrome, Safari, all that stuff. Any creators, I would highly recommend that mouse because of the different functions that you can change for the buttons for different applications. It makes editing a lot faster and just makes it a lot smoother. So highly recommend it. I don't like editing with headphones. I don't know what, I know what it is. I like to be able to know what's going on around me. Back when I lived in Germany, I had a 2-story house, and I used to edit with headphones, and sometimes I would hear stuff and like, what the fuck was that type shit. Not saying that I was scared, but I just like to be aware and at least know what's going on. I know it's better to edit with headphones for like sound design, and I do have headphones to edit for different scenarios for sound design, but for the most part, I don't like editing with headphones. What I use is the Fosker. I don't know if I'm saying that name right, but it's the Scarlett audio interface that plugs directly into my computer, connecting my computer to the interface to my studio monitor, which is a KRK studio monitor. I only have one. I want to get 2, but my desk is not long enough to have 2 of those on there. So, but 1 works just fine. No issue with it at all. If you're like me and don't like editing with headphones, it may be kind of weird to y'all, but I don't really care. I like editing without headphones unless it's for certain scenarios where I need to listen to the different sides of what's going on. And I also do have a candle for those late night edit vibes. This one is a coconut milk, however you say that other word. I'm not sure how to say that, but those late nights and it smells good, candle vibes is the way to go. All right, y'all, look, I'm editing down this video, and I realized I never told y'all what desk I have. So it's a sit-stand desk from Amazon, not super expensive at all. The only reason why I got a cheaper one, because I knew I was gonna be leaving soon, and once I leave and move, I'm gonna get the one that I actually want and a much bigger one. I got it for like 2 different presets, when I sit down and when I stand up. So if I want to stand up, just press 1, and when I sit down, press 2, and then it gets you light. It's perfect because it does not hit my light. So all this stuff is set up perfect for this setup. That's why I love it so much. 2, so we're sitting down, hit the button, let it do its thing. Way too easy. This camera's kind of heavy, ain't gonna lie. But yeah, this is a current day me, present day me. I cut my hair off. It's crazy. That's all I got. Description, links in the description. Yeah, back to the video though. So yeah, that is my desk. Minimal as hell and clean. And it works. Efficient. Alright, so the main reason why I sold my bed is because I wanted to have my studio backdrop, which is to the left of me. The only thing that was wasted with this studio backdrop kit is the blue backdrop. I never use it at all, not for a photo shoot, not for anything video related. 40 or 50 bucks down the drain, but it is what it is. I'm not tripping. I also just finished doing my own photo shoot. Like before this video, I shot my own photo shoot in a suit. I think it looked pretty good. I got a lot of good use out of this, and I didn't realize how much the sun was like coming through like that. As far as like photo shoots, man, tutorials, lighting setups, my birthday video, I shot a scene for my birthday video that was in here with all this stuff taken out. So selling my bed and putting all this stuff in here enabled me to be very productive and allowed me to shoot a lot of shit. So that's why I say I don't regret this at all, but it's just time to get back my bed so I can sleep better, because the couch just it's not the move, bro. I'm happy with it. It's just time to move on and get my bed back in here so I can sleep a little bit better and my back not hurt. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that. And last but not least, probably the most important thing that y'all were even curious about. I should have put it in the beginning, but it is what it is. It's this right here. It's this all-in-one recording station that I use for my YouTube videos. Camera, external recorder, boom mic, external audio recorder. I got these friction arms. I got these super clamps. I got the 120D with the smaller light dome too. It's a lot on this, all on one stand. If you're gonna go this route, I think it's important to have a rolling stand because this stuff is not light, yo. I'm using my V-mount battery to power my 120D so I can move it around if I wanted to, or I can plug it in too, it's fine, but I don't like a lot of cords, so having the V-mount battery on there makes it a lot easier. So it is kind of heavy, and having something that rolls compared to like a regular C-stand, you gotta pick it up, move it around, it might tip over. This works. This works really, really well. And I got this idea from Peter McKinnon, which he got that idea from DSLR video shooter. And I think a lot of filmmakers, creators that are in this realm of YouTube are moving towards this type of build because it enables mobility. It enables you to save space. Before, I was using like 3 stands, man. A stand for my camera, or my tripod for my camera. I had a stand for my light, a stand for my mic. It was just a lot of stands, a lot of shit was all over the place. So being able to merge this all into one central stand with everything on it that I need to create these videos, it's just the best thing that I've ever done, honestly. Not only does it save space, it's very efficient, and it just fucking looks cool. I only had one camera, so all the stuff that y'all saw for behind the scenes for this was all on my iPhone 12. I shoot with the Canon EOS R 1635 lens, small HD monitor. I don't want to deep dive into this entire build because that'll just take up a lot of time and make this video like super extra long for no reason. Pause. But yeah, I'll probably be doing a separate video to show you guys exactly how I built this out and the pieces that I used to make this come to life. But other than that, that is pretty much it, man. Got this beautiful camera rig on fucking wheels. My desk, that's very minimal. I got my 2 storage shelves. Studio backdrop, man. And then last but not least, my calendar and the Husky tool chest to keep my rig gear and my rig building all in one spot. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video or found it to be informational to you, hit the like button. Everything is going to be linked down in the description if y'all want to go check anything out. If I miss anything, I think I'm good. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys within my next video. I'm out, guys. Peace.